Oh, right. I think I got things situated. My bad. All right. I'm not good at this game. I'm just playing it for fun. Just goofing off. Wow. Neat. Go through here and I had these labeled, but earlier today I was playing and I died. Creeper blew up most of these. I started to put it back together, but got angry and rage quit because I lost some stuff that I wanted. Had all these labeled, and I really don't want to go back and label. So I'm just going to do this. Right now, what I'm working on in the game is taking this island that I'm on. I'm taking all the trees off, except for these sakura trees because I like them. I might get rid of them, but I don't know for sure yet. I might take them down and remake them later. Because I haven't started building my house yet. I'm thinking some kind of Japanese design. Though I have to. I'm not very good at building in this game, so I'll just watch a tutorial on something that I find that I like eventually. This stream right now, it's mainly just gonna be me tearing trees down, flattening out the land, unless I get bored and do something else. I don't know. I am using a shader pack. I will put it in the comments later, I guess. I like the shader pack I'm using. I'll show you the water. Nice. And with Optifine, of course, your torch, if you hold it in your offhand, it glows, shines a light. Really nice. I know vanilla doesn't really need to fill that hole. I need to fill the hole. I don't have near enough dirt to align all this just yet. Farm was pretty much the first thing I made. Just why not? Yeah. The stream actually looks pretty good. The delay is not too bad. I'm trying to get it matched up to where I'm actually at. So simultaneous. I set it to where it'd be like a second off. That's about as low as I can go. It doesn't seem to be working like I want. It's my buddy's server or realm or whatever they call it these days. I don't know or understand. We are in version 1.20.1, I think. Yes. No sense in having that there. I'm not going to use it anytime soon. And I could always uncover it if I decide I need it later. Can't even spell yeah right. Collect all the apples. I don't know if the sound's any good on the stream. I guess like 5 seconds behind. I'll have to do some more changes, I guess. Alright, and I'll let the rest fall with the leaves. Come back and pick those up if I remember. I've been working on cutting these trees down for a bit. There was a lot more. Uh, so I don't play as much as all the other people on the server because I have to work. It's the day off, so I play now. Saplings. Down this tree. Bed. I had a lot of issues with creepers. I ain't in the mood to deal with them right now. Definitely got to take up all the apples. A lot of dirt to take out. This tree here. I didn't initially want to cut the cherry trees down just because I like the particle effects that they give off. Well, the cherry tree or the tree wood itself, I'm going to probably use them and make planks with them because they've got a very light pink color. And with that color, I want to use the planks to make. It's got a very strong resemblance to some Japanese home designs that I've seen. Now, I'm not very good at building in this game, so I will have to watch a tutorial. But it's no big deal. Cherry trees, sapling. Look at the fall. Everything that's kind of lined up with this area, I'm going to leave alone. Um, Game froze. Just what I need. Alright, I'll have to do this. Close it down. Ignore my background. Fan of Naruto. So. Oh wow. But these watching the screen? So I've got the delay set to 1 second, but I don't think it's actually working. I really don't. Just full time. One was my tool chest. Out here. Oh, okay. Stuff going to waste, you know? Since it's just dirt, I ain't gonna waste that. I'm not gonna waste iron on shovels because it'd go faster for sure, but I'd burn through the iron so quickly. Oh. Don't know why I picked up that pickaxe. I don't want you. You don't stay full very long when all you've been eating is bread. I've got meat, but I don't want to waste it for right now since I've got all the bread. Hey, little sheep. I hate terraforming. It's probably one of my least favorite things to do in Minecraft. Do I have that on me? Ish. All the feathers I can get. So I settled farther away from my compatriots because I didn't want to be. I wanted my own area, you know. I've been turning almost all the sand I get into glass. Just just cause I'll use the glass eventually anyway, so. At least I think I will. I don't know what they're working on. I think they've got some kind of community build going on. I can hop on the stream anyway. Or the voice chat. That's no big deal. Oh, hold on. Don't say nothing. Okay, you can talk now. Okay, I'm streaming too, so just to get that out there.
Hello.
All right.
Hello. Super tax.
No swearing. Well, shit.
Where's she protects?
I don't know. He's in the game.
Yeah, nice asking. Trying to. Okay, Sheeperton is asking Sheepertex if he could turn off the mob grief for a short time.
No, he's not going to.
Why?
Because he doesn't want to. I already asked. He said no. What does he need 3 bedged torches for?
Trying to build a. We are trying to build an iron farm.
I think just as a clarification, I never said no, but yeah, I essentially meant no.
Yeah, I got what you meant, so that's why I said you said no. I understand life to a certain extent. I kind of figured you were the one person that was in the stream.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to be.
No, you don't. I mean, it's nice that you are because that goes towards my view time hours, so thanks.
I will mute your stream though, because it's a bit disconcerting.
How is the sound quality on it though?
The sound quality is fine, but it is delayed quite a bit.
Yeah, I changed the settings, but for some reason it's still coming in delayed. It's like 20 seconds still.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not even a little delay. It's a
I
fair bit of a delay.
I have it set for delay to be 1 second, and
Damn.
it didn't. I don't know if I was supposed to restart OBS or what, but
Yeah, maybe.
I'll figure it out another time, I guess. Because I can't pause stream. I have to keep going or turn it off.
Yeah,
So.
I couldn't hear Nomad. What was he bitching at me about?
Oh, in the stream? I have it
Hey,
set. My Discord's coming out of a different audio source, so you can't actually. I don't think you can hear them.
very, very, very faintly. That's why I couldn't hear what he was bitching at me about.
Oh, so you could hear him, but you couldn't tell what he was saying.
Yeah, yeah, I could hear him. He was just really, really soft.
Sheeperton was not yelling. Sheeperton was asking a question.
What was that?
About mob griefing, he wants it turned off.
Oh,
First,
what? Why does everybody want mob briefing turned off?
I wanted it off because they pissed me off and took my diamond. And you know how long it took me to find them things.
So Blankerton is mad because.
Oh, I don't mind it being on. I got raged because I
Like I said,
took forever to find those 3 damn diamonds and then I died.
like I said, Blake is mad because the creepers took his lunch money.
Exactly.
and Sheeperton is gang cross for the same reason.
But in the creeper's defense, like I looked at your place and it was not lit up at all.
No, I like I said, I haven't done anything to this place other than make those chests and whatnot, because I haven't been on the game as much as you guys have.
Yeah, I mean that's a very valid point.
Like I'm either at work or the moment I get on after work, I'm too tired to really do anything, so I log off.
Yeah, I mean I get it. Yeah.
So I just haven't had a chance. I'm doing it now. I mean, you already lit it up for me while I was off doing other stuff, but granted, now that I'm flattening everything out, it's
Yeah, you kind of have to make sure you go back and replace those torches
yeah.
every so often.
I mean,
Why were you wanting mob briefing off, Nomad?
This creeper come take my lunch money.
How
creepers
long
are
are you wanting me to turn mob briefing off for?
infinitely.
Probably the rest of the night. You can turn it back on tomorrow.
And how's that going to help your current situation? I'm not saying no, or I'm just trying to understand the reasoning behind it.
I'm trying to set up a field, and I'd like it so the creeper doesn't blow it up while I'm in the middle of setup.
I get it. I do. I really do, because I do get it. I like the mob griefing on, but when I'm getting all my shit destroyed, I get mad.
Well, and I get that too. That's why when the service first came online, I left it off for a time, just so that everybody had time to not have to worry about that. You know what I mean?
Time. That's a funny perspective.
But as the game progresses, like I haven't done anything with piglins at the moment because I can't. I don't have any gold. But you can't do piglin trading with mob griefing off. You can't use villagers in farms with mob griefing turned off. You can't breed villagers with mob griefing turned off. Yes, creepers don't go boom.
No, they still go boom. Your stuff just doesn't go boom.
Yeah, they don't blow holes in the ground. But when you turn it off, it also breaks a lot of other mechanics. Is why I don't like to leave it off. No, I don't like getting my crap blown up either. Let's be real. I don't like that either. But I do like to use other things. So I like to leave it, or I like to turn it back on at some point. I mean, if
I said
there's
just
a gen-
let's might as well just leave it off or leave it on
if,
or whatever it
I
is.
say, if there's a general consensus that y'all want me to turn it off tonight, I can do that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a dictator here.
My
I just
problem's
want to
already
make
been solved. You already lit my place up. I was playing 7 Days to Die when you did that.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I wanted to see what kind of final weapons and shit I can get to, so I used creative.
Ah, there you go.
That gyrocopter
Fine.
kind of sucks.
Yeah, I was just about to say, probably not quite as exciting as you thought it was going to be.
No, it really sucked. The rocket launcher though is pretty cool. I was blowing some houses up.
Pretty cool too.
The Jeep was in it. It was all right.
Jeep's better than the gyrocopter.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, I think saying best is a bit of a overgeneralization. It just depends on where you're at, because the Jeep, in my experience, it hugs gasoline like no other. Although, you know, that being balanced by the fact that once you've found the desert and done a little bit of mining, I guess you're kind of flush with gas for the rest of the game. My favorite's always been the motorcycle. Just partial to it, I guess.
I didn't try the motorcycle. I tried the gyrocopter, and I blew up some houses, and then I logged off. Oh, and I tried all the weapons at max. The sniper rifle, dope as hell.
Yeah. That's actually the first time I was trying the rifles out, was on the game that we were playing there for a while.
Yeah,
First time
the actual sniper rifle is amazing.
The lever action's not bad. The sniper rifle's pretty nice.
Everything was a one-shot kill with that thing.
The Desert Vulture is a really nice pistol.
Oh, that 44?
Yeah, 44. It's essentially a 44 Desert Eagle.
Yep, I use that a bit. It was fun. The SMG is not bad either.
Yeah, SMG's actually really nice.
I think it might be better than the assault rifle.
I actually prefer the SMG to the assault rifle.
Very, very lethal. And 9mm rounds are so much easier to come by.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
She protects.
Yeah,
She
what's that?
is making a monstrous hay pile.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, man.
I was surprised when I came on and saw that Benzo was making a iron farm. I feel like y'all are calling me out here.
No. See, I don't want to go having to. I want iron, and I want say maybe be less than trustworthy with it.
Huh? What was
I don't
that?
want to keep begging for iron.
Oh, you didn't have to beg for iron. I told you, all you had to do was trade for iron.
I don't have anything really to trade. I've got wheat, but wheat's not the best. It's good.
Exactly. That's exactly what I told Nomad. Just, you know, before thinking about all this or that, you know, I told him he needed to think about, you know, what's your trade good? What's your you know, he's building a village over there. What's your village economy like? I mean, what do your people specialize in?
Corn.
Yeah.
Corn? But yeah.
So I was wanting to try something out. So I have some strawberry orange Sunny D. And I was drinking a beer and I was like, you know, I wonder what this would taste like if I just threw my beer in with some strawberry Sunny D. It's kind of like a dreams. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a dreamsicle.
Like an orange cream, huh?
Yeah, with a hint of strawberry. Oh, I'm so glad I got all those trees out finally.
Maybe that's what you should think about building. What?
Do what?
That's what you should think about doing.
What?
Tree farm.
I've got enough saplings to be able to do that. Can you do an automatic tree farm?
Yes.
Hmm.
You can. Absolutely. They're tough to build and they require um a fair bit of resources, especially redstone.
I've
You
got
can definitely
I got
you can
some
definitely do
redstone.
it.
Not a lot of redstone, but I got some.
Like I said, that when you play in on a community server, I mean that's kind of one of the nice things about it. You don't have to make everything yourself. Make a few things yourself and trade for what you don't trade for what you need that you don't make.
Well, I was really wanting to get all the base materials for the beginning of the game myself, but finding iron just and diamonds on my island has just taken so long.
Yeah.
It's very scarce where I'm located. Unless Benzo is coming over here and using his cheat modes. If that is so, then I will start war.
You never know. You never know. I certainly don't.
I have no clue. How's the video quality? Has it got any blurriness to it or anything?
Blurry.
You're not even watching the stream. Shut up. No, I don't know.
It's better than what the old Republic I was doing the other day.
Yeah, it's very crisp.
Okay. Then I'm starting to think that that might be the old Republic game. I don't know though.
I did just swap over to my Starlink that came in today. So maybe it has something to do with my internet connection being better as well. I don't know.
It could be, because when I watched the video back from the stream the other day,
Yeah.
I didn't see any kind of blurriness to the 1080p quality at all. So it may be something that just happens during the stream.
Yeah.
Because once it buffers with itself after the video is completely rendered out, it looks pretty good. The only thing that stayed blurry was my camera. That one, I think my camera is just, it's a lower quality. Like, it's supposed to be 1080p, but it's not a high quality company or anything like that. It's called Allura Tech, and I'd never even heard of them, so. Trying to be like Logitech, I guess.
It's just hilarious because for the longest time, like I know a lot of people that will swear by Logitech now, but for the longest time, Logitech was actually a pretty crap brand.
Oh, for sure. Their webcams were trash.
Most of their peripherals are trash. There were, I mean, but their prices were also like very, very reasonable. I mean, it's not like
There still are, too.
Like I say, it's not like you went out and bought a Logitech keyboard and expected it to be as nice as a Razer.
Oh, fuck
you
no.
you expected it to break quickly, or you expected it to be shit quality because, well, you paid like 15-20 bucks for it. But now their prices have gone up a little bit, but they're still extremely reasonable, and the quality of their products have gone up considerably.
Yeah, like, my stereo is Logitech. It was a decent price, and it sounds pretty good.
I still like my Razer keyboard, but that's probably just 'cause I haven't tried very many other keyboards like it.
I personally love Razer products. I'm using Corsair mouse and keyboard right now, but I miss my Razer gear.
I actually am using a Razer mouse and keyboard setup right now.
Magic Eagle keyboard.
What?
The,
I didn't hear what he said.
I don't either.
I
think
am
you-
using a Magic Eagle key.
Never heard of that company.
Havoc Games.
Oh,
gonna say, the main reason why I use Razer keyboards is because, and I know now that there's plenty of other brands out there, just haven't tried them. Is I love the tactile feedback from a real keyboard. One of the biggest reasons why I hate laptops is that your keys, like when you press a letter on your keyboard on a laptop, there's almost no travel. Like the key doesn't move very far, so it's not doesn't give you a lot of feedback. Whereas my Razer keyboard, I mean, each key travels a fair distance.
I have mechanical keys on my Corsair keyboard.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I guess that's what this would be considered mechanical
Mm-hmm.
switches. And so I like that feedback that I get when I type on the keyboard. I know a lot of people don't like the tap 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 tap,
No, I love hearing that.
but it's not the sound. I don't care about. I like it. It doesn't bother me. If it wasn't there, I probably wouldn't be bothered either. But I just like that I can feel the click, and like each key has travel, so I'm not accidentally pressing a whole bunch of keys as I drag my hand across the keyboard or anything. And then the mouse, I actually had to pare down my mouse because the original Razer I had too many damn buttons.
I have 12 macros on the side of my mouse.
Yep, that sounds exactly like the one I used to have.
You had the
or something.
Naga.
Yeah.
I used to have that. Only problem I don't like about my Corsair one is that I had to set up each macro. Razer comes with all their preset. And you have to get a sub program from Corsair for it to run. So that's always running in the background for me to be able to use the macros. And since I play games like the Old Republic, those macros come in handy because I have all of them set to be able to use those abilities. Hence why I told you the other day I can legit play the game with one hand.
Yeah, and I know I'm probably just showing my age here, but I cannot. I just don't have that kind of manual dexterity in my thumb. To, like 12 keys, all supposed to be driven by my thumb, and I can't. Half the time I can't tell if I'm pressing the first macro or the fourth macro or the eighth. And so realistically, I just didn't use them because I couldn't, without looking at my thumb, which defeats the purpose, mind you. I couldn't figure out which button I was pushing, and half the time my fat ass finger was just pressing 3 of them.
I got fat fingers, but I don't have any issues with it. I have a hard time switching to a mouse that doesn't have them.
I just like to use cheap Walmart mouse.
Yeah, no thank you.
Nice keyboard, but cheap Walmart mouse.
My Razer Naga, that mouse lasted for years before it crapped out.
Well, the mouse that
Yeah.
came with my keyboard set was crapped out. The wires ripped out of the tail.
Yeah, my NECA lasted for, I want to say like 4 years, and then it actually broke in the move from Alabama to here. It broke at some point. One of the keys, one of the I think it was the left click that the key just broke off, and so for like the last year and a half, I had been using a wireless mouse, which was just horrendous. I'll be honest with you.
Wireless is
Yeah,
okay. With my last desk, my cord kept getting stuck, so I almost switched to a wireless. But I have a new desk
the,
now, and I don't have that problem.
the, I say the problem I found with it was sensitivity. Like it didn't matter what I set the DPI to, there always seemed to be some sort of a lag, like an input lag or something, because I couldn't fine tune. It was a huge deal when it came to, like, think of like any kind of character creation where you have like sliders.
Mm-hmm. Oh
I
yeah, that would get
I
annoying.
couldn't go from, like I said, I couldn't go from 90 to 92. It's like I had no fine tuned. Like, so I eventually, a few months back, got rid of it and went
That's
back to a fully wired mouse, and it's been a dream.
that's part of the reason why a lot of the companies for their wireless mouse are putting in weights with those mice to help.
Yeah.
It doesn't do a whole lot, but it does help combat that issue a little bit.
Hmm.
I guess Nomad's near a cow.
Yeah, problem. I know it's a bit weird, but
Oh, I hate terraforming. Just takes so long.
yeah.
I like terraforming in games like Stellaris because you just push a button and the game does it for you.
This is true.
I was gonna stream some more Old Republic, but then you said you'd fix things, so I figured I'd give this another shot.
Well, I don't know if I fix things to your standard, but
Well, I mean, you didn't fix the holes that were all over the island. I don't care about the holes. I was mad about the loss of resource.
well, geez, if you're expecting me to fix the holes, you can keep on expecting.
No, no, that's easy. All it took was filling it with dirt. I don't care about those. It's just all that iron. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
And those diamonds I worked so hard to find. How much? Let's see. How much deep slate did I mine to get those before I found those diamonds? Miss that my chests all used to have labels on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, I
7,
was
8,
wondering what
9,
happened to
10,
all this.
11, 12, 13, 14. About 14 stacks of deep slate before I found diamond. Oh, Creeper blew all those up. All those chests that there in the middle are rebuilt chests because blew my shit up.
And so, Sheepton said it was a tower, not a
I haven't heard Benzo. Has he not
He's
been,
no, he's not in the chat.
he's still butthurt about you muting him?
Was he butthurt about it? I mean,
Yeah, like he was, asked Nomad, he was like just so butthurt about it, like he kept on saying that you were a prick or something. I'm like,
I don't get how me not wanting to wake my mom up was me being a prick, but okay.
well, I mean, you literally just told them, like, hey, you know,
If you're gonna be
yeah,
doing that shit, I was gonna mute
yeah,
him.
you literally just said, can we not do that? And he did it again, and you said, okay, I'm just gonna mute you, and you muted him. You didn't even like call him childish. You didn't say anything to him. You just muted him.
Yep. I wasn't in the
So
mood to
how is
argue.
that? So how is that? You said, hey, can we not do that? Okay. Apparently we can't. So I'm just, no offense. I'm just gonna mute you.
Yeah.
Like
It was
there's no
simple.
beef. That you didn't get angry or irate or scream. You just muted him. So how is that being a prick?
I have no clue. I mean, I could have just put headphones on and just gotten over it, but I didn't want to wear headphones.
I gotta say, but why?
Well, he's
Uh,
not.
Wearing them too long and then they start to hurt my ears because I wear glasses. I'm only wearing them now because I'm streaming. Though I don't know why anyone would want to watch my videos because I'm literally just cutting down blocks in Minecraft. That seems pretty boring.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I mean, I don't typically watch streams just because. I mean, I watch some of your streams if I catch them while they're on. But I don't typically watch streams as much as I watch videos because I find, at least with my home situation, I just do much better with a recorded video format because I can pause it, I can rewind it.
Yeah, I was
I
thinking of
can,
stopping streaming just because no one ever watches them anyway and just recording instead when I feel like playing a game like that.
and that way, I have, I can stop a recording, stop a YouTube video, come back to it 3 hours later, and just pick it right back up where I was.
Yeah. Well, I tried
And,
streaming in 4K, but it didn't like me streaming in 4K, but I can record in 4K no problem. So tomorrow I'm probably going to hop on the Old Republic and record some more of that video. I am a little upset with the second class that I chose, the Sith Assassin. I should have just gone ahead and chosen my favorite, the Sorcerer.
you probably should have.
Because I was playing those abilities and I don't care for them too much. But it's a permanent thing. I can't change it.
Really?
Yeah. And if there is a way, I haven't found it.
I figured there'd be like a cash drop item or something like that that you could pay them money and they let you do a class swap.
That'd be cool if it did, but nope.
Seems like something they would offer.
Well, the whole choosing more than one class is fairly new to the game. Like, the game never came out to have that ability. The game's over 10 years old now, so... Oh, is it bedtime already?
So they just said kind of, screw it, what makes sense, let's just do what sounds fun.
Yep. Though BioWare is no longer going to be doing any updates or anything, they've passed it down to someone else because BioWare wants to focus on Mass Effect 4 and a couple other games. I like the Mass Effect series. It's really fun for me. Those games I'll probably still stream because they're fun. But I've not played Mass Effect Andromeda through completely. And I just figured out the other day that Andromeda has complete nudity in it, so I've kind of become intrigued. What the hell happened? My screen. My screen went. You know what? This game keeps. And it might be my view distance, but the game keeps like going off on me.
Yeah, I haven't played Andromeda either. I've only played the first
3.
Actually, no, I didn't play the first one. I played 2 and 3.
I played the first one years after I played the second and third.
I played I played 1, and then I started to play 2, and then just put it down and never got back to it.
I think 2 might have been my favorite.
3 was my favorite.
I never got the 3.
3. I'm trying to remember. See, that's the problem. Like 2, I don't know if it was just the story was more memorable or what, but 2 stands out in my mind a lot. Whereas I struggle to remember much about 3.
I didn't care for the collectors too much as an enemy. They were kind of boring to me. They were all right, but they weren't my favorite.
And who were the enemies in the third one?
The Reapers.
Spectre.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. There's the Reapers. Okay, so the second one had the little rover minigame. The third one
With
did
the-
away with the rover.
The second one had the one that could fly. It's still a rover, but it hovers instead of the wheels. The first one has the one with the wheels. But the first one was also, when you landed on that with that rover, it was open world.
Yeah, see, I never played that.
It's actually kind of fun, and they've updated it with the Legendary Edition, so it's even better.
Nice.
Trying to grow a massive amount of wheat.
A massive amount of weed? Damn, someone's gonna get baked. Calling all volunteers of those people that want to help terraform my island.
You
Looks
gonna
like-
be on? You gonna be on tomorrow?
Probably sometime later. I've got to go help my mom finish moving the last load of stuff. And then I've got to, at 10 o'clock, I got to go to Best Buy, get my dad's computer supplies, and then I'm going to put it together real quick and set it up.
What supplies do you need for his computer?
He's given me the money to buy him a new graphics card, and I've got everything else. I've got the motherboard, the CPU, because it's that other computer that I bought, and then ended up just building this one instead. So he's getting a Ryzen 7, and the Asus Prime B550 Plus motherboard, and the graphics card he's having me pick up for him is the AMD RX 6700 XT. I chose that one for him because that's the equivalent of the 3070. His wife will also be using the computer for work purposes. So they needed a minimum of 16 gigs of RAM. Luckily, it already had 16, so. But I took it all apart when I was using it with this other stuff, so I've got to put it all back together.
It's gonna need help. Nothing.
But yeah, I'll probably be on at some point tomorrow. Oh, at 5, I forgot 5:45 I have to go to work to go to some stupid meeting. I hate that they want us to come in on our days off to go to stupid meetings.
Yeah.
I get that I'm salary, but it's still, you know, my day off.
Yeah, but I mean, just because your salary don't mean nothing, right? Don't mean they should be able to take advantage of you.
Oh, they definitely do take advantage of us. We don't get sick days. If we miss a day of work because we're sick, it takes $200 out of our paycheck. And they won't give us a raise because they said dispatch hasn't been doing enough work to warrant a raise. But then they're also mad because dispatch hasn't had anything to do, and they're blaming us for it. And I'm like, we've asked several times for more shit to do, and you're not giving it to us. we can't do more stuff without access codes, and they won't do it. So in other words, it's their fault. And here soon, I might be out of a job from this company because throughout every side that we're doing, we've got places in Louisiana, South Texas, and West Texas that we run out of. All of them are getting total a day combined about 15 loads. And a company can't survive off of 15 loads a day. So I give it a few more months before they go bankrupt or something. Or just close their doors and cut their losses.
That's not good for you, though, is it?
It's fine because on the plus side, I've got a year of dispatching now under my belt. Actually, over a year. So it's going to help quite a bit getting a new job. And I'll also be able to get on unemployment until I can get a new job because, you know, I'm not going to get fired. It'll be because the company went under.
Yeah.
Better give me unemployment because it ain't my fault they're doing a shit job in their company.
Yeah.
All right, look at this. I'm doing pretty good. Quite a bit of terraforming's gone on here. I'm going to... Well, what I want to do is build a massive... Not really tall, but I want to surround this entire island. Or attempt to, anyway. I say that, but that's a big task. With a Japanese-style wall. You know, when you look at any kind of Japanese TV show, movie, or something like that, you see that their traditional homes have these very nice traditional walls around them, about 8 feet tall or so. I'm going for that.
So you're gonna need to figure out what your block palette is.
Well, that's what I know that for one, I'm going to be using the cherry wood. I'm going to use some of its tiles, and and stairs because that's going to be the top of the wall.
I'm gonna say if you look at.
I saw those videos you sent, and those are some very good designs that I will probably use to build off of.
I would say I mainly sent them to you so that you could take a look at some of the different ideas in terms of block palette. You know, one of them's got more of a wood and paper look.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's got more of a slightly different Asian style. Good, a good idea for like a Torah gate. But
Oh,
I actually like the prismarine blocks as roof tiles in an Asian inspired
yeah.
build.
Um,
But
the
but that
Prismarine works really well mixing those with the deep slate.
yeah.
So, I've done Japanese builds before, and they're really fun to do. It's just the coloration that these types of builds take usually makes it to where you're gonna have to get a lot more stuff to build it.
Yeah,
Because it's not
prismarine.
all just like, oh yeah, I can use just this one palette of block and
Yeah,
build it. I mean, I could, but it's just gonna look very bland.
yeah.
But that's why I want everything to be all terraformed first before I start that massive of a project.
There you go.
I've done them before. That last server that we had, I built that Japanese style watchtower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one looks pretty good too.
Okay, so sheep buddies.
Man, he's sure become an expert in Minecraft awfully quick.
Hmm.
Something called YouTube.
Huh?
He said something called YouTube, the thing I'm streaming on.
Oh yeah. Hey, I tell people all the time to utilize YouTube. It's there.
And it seems like not everyone's going to sleep, so I'll just keep going. Oh, never mind.
It takes me a second to get from my build site back.
All right, my farm is ready to be harvested.
Okay, so sweet berries grow in the nether, folks.
You know what else grows in the nether?
Bamboo.
I don't know.
Your mom.
That's probably more accurate.
Uh,
Can you imagine what would happen if they introduced physics into Minecraft? Like you mine all the blocks underneath this, and then everything falls down. Like what would happen if you with gravel or sand.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be nice in some regard, in some cases, and possibly asinine in others.
Mm-hmm. Like when it comes to cutting down trees, I love bamboo because you cut the bottom one, whole thing comes down.
Hmm.
I think all trees should do that. At least in this game. Because I don't like spending time cutting trees down. It takes too long.
oh, and it looks like you can't exactly burn down cherry trees.
Yeah?
It looks like.
I'll have to try. I'll make some. I'll make a flint and steel right now. I'll burn one down to see what happens.
See if you can burn it down.
It is raining, so it may not be possible.
I tried it under optimal conditions, and it was
Yeah.
it just didn't start burning.
Flint. Oh, listen to that thunder. I don't remember what it takes to make that.
It takes to make a what?
I'm attacked.
I got it. All right, let's see if this burns down. Cherry trees burn. Well, if I'm gonna burn it, I might as well go full arson.
I must have had a glitched one.
This bitch is on fire. I started me a bonfire. Very pretty. Oh, hold on, hold on. Maybe it's not. That could be very useful if that doesn't burn down. Like, cause even the blossoms aren't burning down. Holy shit, do they just keep burning is all? Cause that would be dope. Just have a tree that's constantly on fire. I'm testing it now.
Ooh!
Oh, my flint broke.
Ooh! Yeah, the fire's not spreading and the tree is just burning.
It's not losing any blocks or anything. It's just staying on fire. On the plus side, that just makes this a big-ass torch.
Now I got this question. Can we still burn down oak?
Probably.
I say, why would you not be able to?
Well, they modified the code for the cherry tree so that it's not exactly combustible.
Oh, actually, I might have an answer to that.
Is it something we need to flog you over?
I don't think so.
Then do tell us.
No, I have fire tick turned off.
You have what?
Fire tick turned off, meaning fire is incapable of spreading naturally.
Oh,
Although I imagine it should mean that it should still burn.
This thing's been on fire for a bit.
I mean, I can turn fire tick back on.
No, don't take my big-ass torch away.
Let's see.
That still has cherry blossoms falling off of it. This is too cool to lose.
Okay. I had it turned off just because.
We can turn it off eventually. I want to see how it does during the night as a big-ass torch.
Well, the nice thing about that is, like, there's no adverse reason. Like, there's nothing bad about turning it off, and it's nice. It's a small measure against griefing, but also it gives you a bit more design flexibility with houses and whatnot. Although I guess it's become less of an issue nowadays. But it used to be, you know, like if you tried to design like a fireplace inside your house, you had to make sure that within like 12 blocks of it there wasn't anything flammable. Otherwise, there was a chance that when you weren't watching, your house was going to go up in flames.
I don't know if you're watching my stream, but this tree is just a big-ass torch.
I am watching your. I do have your stream. Oh wow.
And it's been like that for a little bit now. I'm going to leave it. I wish it would spread at least so that the whole thing caught fire, but it doesn't seem to want to do that.
I mean, I can turn fire tick back on, but it might burn up before it spreads completely.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna try and catch. Ah, I'm on fire. That wasn't very smart. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it do its thing, you know?
Yeah. There you go. And I just now saw on your stream you catching on fire.
Yeah.
fire tick is back on?
No. Why are you wanting it back on or what?
Fire tick is for heretic.
That
No, I like my big-ass torch.
okay, that did not answer my question in the slightest. I don't really feel like.
I just can't reach the whole tree, and then when I try to get high enough, I'll get caught in the fire, so...
Yeah, I saw. That's kind of funny.
I thought so. Ow. Not gonna stop me from trying.
Nomad, please note that just because fire tick is off doesn't mean that, like, you can't die to lava. Most certainly still die to lava.
That was deliberate.
Well, I'm Pretty sure he figured that. Why he was warning you not to. Oh yeah, this is awesome. It's got the cherry blossoms still falling too.
I gotta say, that's the crazy thing is that the cherry blossoms are still falling.
Oh yeah, I think it's awesome. I've got the black smoke from the fire coming up and the cherry blossoms going down. Haha, fuck you, sheep. Hey, Nomad, I just caught a sheep on fire. Oh, I got grilled meat right off the bat. Love it.
Don't you like that neat little inclusion in the game that if you kill a mob with fire, their meat is cooked?
Yeah, I do like that. Sorry, buddy. It's a lot easier to do that than to cook you after I kill you.
She protects.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Bez is bent on building me a subterranean one, and then he says we use the design, something like that's designed for a tower.
Look, man, you're in direct competition with me. I don't think it's wise for me to give you trade secrets.
Oh, that massive ass torch looks great when it's getting dark.
But a subterranean one works as well, man.
Subterranean.
Look at my stream.
It'll be let me check your stream real quick. It'll be utterly, yeah, that looks great, man. But it'll be utterly screwy. That underground one, it's gonna be real screwy once you actually get your village kind of put together a little bit better, and you have a couple villagers inside your village. That one, that one that he's building right now is gonna stop working. That's all I can say.
Why is it gonna stop working? Because he sucks.
I just said that's all I can say. Look, he's maneuvering himself to be my direct commercial competition over here. I don't see why I should give him,
Tips.
help him be successful when I already have a business of an iron mine open over here.
Oh, so that's why you were telling me you don't want me to make my own iron farm to support my own needs, huh?
Oh, me?
Yeah. You want me to get all my iron from you, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, the alternative is going through the hassle of maintaining and operating and AFKing your own iron farm. Why do that when you can just
Buy
do
from you.
something else? Yeah. Do something else and buy from me instead.
Well, I think making farms are too technical, so I've never really tried to do them.
They are really technical, but a lot of them can be really fun to make. Some of them are on the less technical side, like my nether wart farm. All it really relies on redstone for is to dump a bucket of water out every time you press the button. It's only a semi-automatic farm. It harvests it for me, but whenever I harvest it, I gotta climb back up and plant it again. But it looks like a mushroom, so that's kind of cool. It looks like a giant mushroom.
Ever so childish.
But I mean, I have a XP farm. Not a fantastic one, but it works. It gets you a lot of XP.
I was planning on at least trying to make one of those because I'm gonna want it when I'm enchanting things.
And it's a skeleton spawner that I made into an XP farm. and to get down to it, you kind of gotta just jump down a really long tube to get to the underground chamber where the skeletons spawn. And I was gonna build a house or something over it to hide it, but I thought, why not just build a graveyard? So you have to go into the back of my graveyard, and there's a trapdoor that leads down to the skeleton dungeon.
How have you had so much time to do all this stuff?
Hmm?
How have you had all the time to do all this?
Well, the graveyard's really not that bad. Probably the most time intensive thing that I've tried to do so far. Mm, probably the my brewing shop over here, and then the iron farm. Everything else has been either small scale or pretty generic materials.
I think Benzo's asking y'all to go look at his stuff. Does anyone have a shit ton of dirt?
Yeah.
What do you want for it?
I don't know. Nothing. I mean,
Like 30 stacks? You got 30 stacks?
ooh.
That's a joke. I don't know. I don't think anyone would have 30 stacks of dirt right now. I will give you a torch tree.
I don't know exactly how many stacks I have. Let me go check here in a minute. Just finishing this up.
Hey, Sheepertex, question.
He died.
What's up, man?
Oh, what level pick do I need? Do I need at least iron? I mean,
For what?
for mining gold?
Yes.
Yeah, iron.
I need iron pick to mine gold.
You need iron pick to mine gold, diamond, redstone. Then for anything beyond that, you need diamond. And it's already 10:15. I'm gonna have to log off soon. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end the stream here.